So what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Below Average Gamer, and as you can see, let the good times roll, baby, because we're playing Black Ops 2, and I picked this game up late, last night at the release at GameStop, and this is my first match. This is obviously combat training that I'm doing because I figured, to kind of get myself readjusted to, Call of Duty and the controls and the 60 frames per second. It does take some getting used to when you jump back and forth between Battlefield and Call of Duty. So, wanted to go ahead and jump into combat training, primarily just because I want to be able to, learn the map layouts, which is important. And what you see I'm doing right here is initially I already knew that I needed to change my my controls to tactical. So the right thumbstick is for my crouching and prone. So the AI difficulty right now I have it set is at default, and as you can see, they're pretty competitive at default, especially for my first game out. Although although they do allow you to kind of sometimes get on target with them when they should have normally have taken you out. But again, this is just the default. But it still gives a competitive gameplay, which I really enjoy. It's definitely good for you to kind of get yourself reacclimated to playing online. I do have some online videos coming up later on, but my first few set of videos are going to be mainly from combat training and mostly on this map. I do have some on some other maps, but right now I'm rocking the MTAR. I pretty much left everything default. I wanted to see how just the game played in its purest form of the setups that it gave you. Because in combat training, another good thing about it is, see stuff like that. See, I was just completely out of sorts. Turned around, couldn't get on target, didn't know where the enemy was, couldn't react fast enough. And so that's the benefits of having this combat training. I enjoyed combat training in Black Ops. It really helps you out in terms of getting your dexterity up to par. See stuff like that, being able to kind of control my shooting a little bit better than I normally would instead of just spraying all over the place. Now watch this part right here. This is one part that kind of tripped me out. I'm trying to work on using the radar. Look at this guy. How in the world could he stick me with a crossbow? He just came in, he just switched, but all of a sudden he was able to get that arrow that off and hit me in the kneecap. But things like that will probably happen from time to time, so no big deal. It didn't bother me at all, but I just found it very interesting. So as you can see right now, I'm still kind of just sticking to the center of the map mostly because I don't know it yet, and I'm not really exploring. Like I said, the main thing I'm trying to do now is focus. What I notice a lot of the top tier gamers in Call of Duty do, they always look at the mini map. They keep it, keep the mini map as a part of their gameplay at all times, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look at the mini map and keep in my mind the relation to where the mini map shows the enemy AI versus where I currently am. And that's one thing that I kind of have to get better at, is knowing when I see these red dots on the mini map exactly where the enemy is, if he's not right next to me, and how to creep up on the enemy and take him out. Another thing is, of course, I left all of the score streaks at default for the custom class 1 that they give you, and it's the UAV. I think that's the lightning strike and some kind of drone. And as you can see, with every kill, the little white meter to the right, well, to the left side of those kill streak icons fills up. And each kill streak has a certain set of points needed to activate it. So I finally activated the UAV, and of course to use it, you just hit right on the D-pad, and boom, there it is. So now that's my radar. This is my first test at trying to watch the radar. So as you can see, I'm looking at it. I quickly turn. You see how quickly I turn because I seen the red dot. I see more red dots, and there's one. I try to get right there, but then I turn around. I see there's a guy that's right around this corner, and lo and behold, there he is. He didn't even know I was right there. He was reacting very slow. So now just trying to use, that's power in numbers, as they say. And I'm trying to, follow with my teammate. Then he goes off somewhere else. One thing I noticed is different from Black Ops in this game is where Black Ops allowed you to have the gamer tags be people that are randomly people on your friends list, so that the gameplay will feel a little more authentic. But it looks like what they did was, I don't know if they took people who helped develop the game and it's their names, because I did see a David Vonderhaar clan tag, or well, gamer tag name next to the 3 arc, or Treyarch as it's really known as. And you'll see that in one of my gameplays coming up later on, where I think either I killed him or he came in second place or something like that. But I thought it was pretty cool to see his name on there. So right there, see, there's where I used the radar. Probably should have got taken out by that guy, but I didn't. I got lucky. Kind of went prone, but that guy right there murked me really bad. Look at that. And a lot of times, as you'll see in some of my videos, I kind of like to look at the kill cam. I like to see, for two things: see how I got killed and where my mistake was that allowed me to get killed. I don't do it every time, of course, but sometimes you kind of want to do that. And I think this is the first time I decided to throw a grenade, and I failed on that second grenade throw. But I got the assist. And every time you die, this is not like the support kill streak from Modern Warfare 3, where when you die, your point totals or whatever still stay intact. Every time you die, this stuff resets. So it's almost like having the I don't know I forgot what kill streak that was, but it was like what was it? You had your support kill streaks, and I think maybe it was the specialist. Basically, every time you die, it resets. So as you can see, the little the bar that fills up vertically is empty now, because I don't have any. I haven't killed anybody or I've done anything objective wise. But you'll see when I make a kill, you'll see it start to fill up. And I forgot the point total that is required to get the UAV. But once and I ran into one of those little shocker grenade things. It slows you up. Okay, so I took him out. It's 100 points. So now you see the bar is filling up. And I think it may be like 325 points or something like that for a UAV. At this point in time, I didn't know what the score streak was to get that particular score streak, I guess you have to say. So again, using the mini-map, I seen a red dot. Boom, there he is. Stayed on target. Bam. One thing I don't know, and like I said, with this gameplay, you have everything unlocked, and that's another great benefit of combat training, because if you want to be able to know what a particular attachment looks like or how a particular perk works, come to combat training, equip it. They unlock everything. So I mean, which is good. I mean, it'll help you say, if this is something that you want to spend your token on once you go online for real, everything has to be unlocked with tokens. And this will let you know if this is something you want to spend your token on, or you'd rather spend it on something else because you know that you're more proficient with that particular item than the other. See, that's one thing I have to get better at, is my long distance firing. When it comes to very subtle movements, I tend to overshoot them just because I guess just my reflex. But that's okay. That's okay. It's something that I can work on getting better at. Right now I'm playing with my regular wireless controller, but I do have what do you call those things? A Razer. I do have those Razer controllers, the Tournament Edition, where you can adjust the dials on the thumbsticks for tension, which actually help out a whole lot. So you can up your sensitivity, really high, but yet still feel in control of what you're doing. Look at this dude. Look at this guy walking with a riot shield.
UAV awaiting orders.
And then also in another video, I'm going to show the Pick 10 system, which is actually a very cool design. Something I'm surprised hasn't been done already, where you get to pick 10 items, whether they be perks, your score streaks, attachments, weapons, grenades, whatever the case may be. You get to pick 10. And I'm sure at some point down the line, somebody's going to come up with a really beast pick 10 setup that everybody's going to use, which is going to deem any other setup that's kind of worthless. Because that's just how the gaming community is. You know, no amount of testing can really fix that. But this is my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed this combat training. So please, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe to this. Is my new channel. I'm really trying to grow it, and this new channel is going to be geared towards more of the game playthroughs, walkthroughs, whatever you want to call them. But also, when I jump online and show some gameplay footage as well. Because again, I am the below average gamer, so I don't expect beast gameplays from me on a regular, because that's not going to happen. But what is going to happen is that you're going to have fun watching these gameplays, and we're just going to do what we do. All right, this your boy, the below average gamer. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more Black Ops 2 videos, because I got them in the bucket, baby. Peace.